Hi guys, I'm Melissa. Welcome back to CloudMom.com. So when we have babies, we're very anxious for them to pass through all the milestones that we hear about. We're anxious for them to sit up. We're anxious for them to cruise, which means like sort of, holding themselves up and making their way along while they're not quite walking yet. We're anxious for them to walk and do all these things. However, as soon as babies become more mobile in this way, it poses a huge challenge for us parents because we tend to live in a home where we have very dangerous products just sort of within baby's reach. Cleaning supplies that are often held in cupboards that could be easily, consumed by a baby. Knives, different instruments in the kitchen, a wine opener, all sorts of things like that. So you're gonna wanna, as soon as your baby gets to the point where these objects are within their reach, baby-proof your house. This poses another problem for moms like me and dads who are not what I would describe as handy around the house. I am hopeless around the house. I can barely screw in a light bulb properly. Things like this are way too complicated for me. So when we decided to baby-proof our house, we actually looked around in the classifieds online and we did some sort of price comparisons, and we hired someone to come in and baby-proof our kitchen and other cabinets and drawers in our laundry room. This was incredibly expensive. And we also found over time that the baby-proofing system that we used wore out. And I'll show you guys this because I'm going to step into the kitchen in a few minutes with my hubby Mark, who's going to, I'm going to demo this new great product for you. But anyway, this is all a long way of saying that time is ripe for a new type of safety protection for babies. And I did have an amazing product get in touch with me that I'm so excited to introduce you guys to. It's called Ayushka Baby, and they make magnetic baby safety locks that are so easy to use. You won't believe it. You can install them in literally seconds yourself. Each set contains 4 locks, 1 key, 24 screws. They also can be installed with an electric screwdriver if you want to do that also. But you can also just stick them on by easily, measuring in your cabinets, and you have a lot of flexibility as to where they go. So it's a very, very easy product. I'm going to show you guys here quickly how it works, and then I'm going to show you in my own kitchen as soon as my husband Mark gets home from work. He's the filmer. This piece has an adhesive on one side, okay? It's going to stick into your cabinet or your drawer. It will be invisible. It won't interfere with your kitchen design. No one will see it. And when you want to open your cabinet or drawer, you're going to take this handy little lock or magnet and you're just going to place it up against your door, and look what's going to happen. The lock will unlock and you will be able to open your cabinet or drawer. It is so simple and so easy. Let's go into my kitchen and I'm going to show you guys how you can do this in your own home by yourselves without the help of anybody else. Hi everybody, so I'm back in my kitchen and I want to show you guys something that I've had that we paid a lot of money for to install and that did not work. This is the most common type of baby safety lock. However, this piece wears out over time and you don't get the resistance you need to make sure that your drawers stay shut. Watch guys. Does that look like a baby safety lock protector? Nothing is happening. This does not work. Welcome, Ayushka Baby. I'm so happy to have you in my life because you're going to make protecting my baby easier and cheaper, and I can do it on my own. Before installing your lock, make sure that the surface and the interior of your cabinet or drawer is clean and dry. Then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to undo the adhesive, and it's going to stick like this into the upper part of my cabinet or drawer on the back side. Here I go, watch me. That's all I need to do. I've moved in a little bit here so you guys can see how the first part of your lock will affix to the upper part of the back of your cupboard drawer or your cabinet drawer. Now you're going to affix your main piece, which looks like this, to your drawer. Now, again, you want to make sure that this surface is clean and dry. Don't pay any attention to this old baby lock, which doesn't work anymore, as we just saw. You want to be 1/2 inch down, and the first time you fix it, put it on lightly to make sure it's in the right position. And once I know it's in the right position, I'm going to press down a little more firmly, and I'm going to give it 24 hours to dry. With my lock in place, I have one easy and simple thing I need to do to open my drawer. I simply put the magnet here, and my drawer opens. It's that simple and that easy. Having removed the adhesive from the lock holder, I can place it anywhere that's convenient for me in my kitchen and outside of baby's reach, and that is where I conveniently leave my lock. There is nothing more important than keeping your baby safe. Why not use a simple, inexpensive product that you can install yourself in your cupboards and drawers to make sure that your baby doesn't have access to dangerous household materials? I give you guys a huge recommendation when it comes to this product. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time on CloudMom.